It is Faith Your Fears FriYay here in the Fun Life community, guys. And today is the last day of the Stoic quotes. Next week, we're going to get back to the Zig Ziglar quotes, which I'm always putting in the Zig Ziglar quote. But today, we're simply going to be looking at Lao Tzu's quote. It says, care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. So today, guys, we're going to look at breaking free and living not just your best life, but your amazing, incredible, phenomenal, F-U-N, phenomenal life, and not the opinions of others. So you ready? Are you ready? Hey, listen, question. Are you living your best life? Are you living your best life to the level of that you want, or are you living your life to please others? Hey guys, it's time. It's time. Today's the day. Today we are going to break free of anybody else's opinions of us, because you know what? Other people's opinions, they don't matter. So thank you guys for joining us here today on Faith Your Fears Friday. We are here, guys. We are excited to bring to you this episode today, and we are closing in on our 200th documented episode. We've actually been going live. Today is 1 year today is exactly 1 month. We're 1 month away from the day that we decided to go live. And we consistently would be going live every day for a year in a month. So we're going to continue on, guys. There's no stopping. There's enough momentum going on. So guys, if you guys want to connect, a lot of you cool kids, right? You're just catching on. I had a gentleman call me yesterday, said, hey, how am I getting this? How did I get this email? Guys, if you ended up in my email list, there's all kinds of ways. You either opted in or you were brought in through a realtors association or some kind of networking group or something. If somebody signs you up, I don't know how that works, but that is entirely up to that. You can always opt out. Not going to hurt my feelings, but definitely love to have you here inside the Cool Kids Club. This whole Fun Life community, it's all powered by this guy right here, right? Legendary speaker, trainer, motivator, Mr. Zig Ziglar, and his proud son, Tom Ziglar, who's the author of Choose to Win, which is the foundational program that we start all the cool kids on here in the Childlike Faith Park. And so today, we're going to be talking about how you can live your best life, guys, and not be worried about other people's opinions of you. And so what's going to happen? Think about that. How many times have you allowed other people's opinions to keep you or to hold you back from pursuing your dreams because you were worried about what other people might think? Why would you do that? Why would you allow that to happen to you, guys? Don't be that person. How often have you made decisions based on the opinions of others rather than your own desires, your own beliefs, your own core values? And so when we live this way, we're not truly living. We're not. We're just performing for an audience. I don't care. Listen, you guys are watching this live. You guys are watching this on the replay. I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you for your support. I don't know how much longer we're going to keep on going, right? We're starting to look at some sponsorships. We're starting to look at different things. We're starting to look at different programs and different options, different ways to bring you more value. But I'm thankful for that. But guys, I'm not up here for entertainment purposes. I'm not. If you're entertained, fantastic. I'm not up here for comedic relief. Although if you get a chuckle out of this, I'm glad. I'm excited. I'm thankful for you guys that tune in and week out. I mean, the views, the stats that come up on our email list, right? They say that a 10, 15, 20% open ratio is good on your emails. Guys, we're averaging about a 33 to 35% open ratio on our emails, and they're watching it. They're going through the content because of the DMs and the emails and the responses that I'm getting. It works. So let's look at this. Let's take a little bit deeper dive into this quote, right? Because it says in Galatians 1:10, it really asks a question. Am I now trying to win the approval of human beings or God? Or am I trying to please people? If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ, right? This verse reminds us that our ultimate goal should be to live in alignment with God's will, not to gain the approval of other people, right? Other people's opinions of you don't matter. It does not, guys. When it boils down to it, it does not matter. It's you want to live in accordance to God's will for you, not other people's opinions. So when you allow other people's opinions to define you, you're living out of alignment with your true, authentic, and genuine self, guys. That's where frustration, confusion, and a lack of fulfillment live. And I do not want that for you. I don't want any of the cool kids to be suffering through life. This is a awesome playground. But it is a playground. One day we're gonna hit that button where it's gonna say game over. And then you're going to stand in front of the creator. You're going to stand in front of the creator, and he's going to tell you, hey, you did a good job in the game. Come on into the playground of eternity. Or, hey, you know what? I can't find your name on this book here we got. We can't find your name on the register. I don't see where you RSVP. I don't want that for you. I definitely don't want that for me. Listen, I live in Texas. It's hot here. I know I can't handle this for all eternity. So the cool temperatures coming down in September, I love it. I'm taking it with me, right? I don't want to be so, anyway, that's a whole nother story. So please do not live your life out of alignment of God's will for you. Because just like your vehicle, when you run out of alignment, you wear down a lot faster. You break down a lot faster. You're going to have to need some replacements a lot quicker than you normally would. So let's look at this, right? Let's look at the power of identity, because when you define yourself based on your own values, beliefs, and goals, rather than the opinions of others, and truthfully, like we were just talking about, if you don't know who you are, let's look at whose you are. You picking up what I'm putting down, right? So live authentically and powerfully, guys. You were created on purpose and for a purpose, right? It says that the word says that we are a peculiar people. We were created on purpose and for a purpose. And so what happens is that when you live authentically and powerfully for yourself, that is the key to true freedom and happiness, right? You've got to have a purpose. You've got to have a directive to go towards. If not, you just become a wandering generality. You just kind of go through life this whole, we'll just kind of see, no. Look, a dead fish can float downstream. You're going to have a little bit of resistance. Go back and watch some of the episodes we had this week from some of the Stoic quotes that we had, and they are amazing, guys. So what are you going to do today, right? I want you to make the decision today to break free from the opinions of others. And so let's choose to live our true self. Let's choose to live in the truth. Get back in the word, right? Capital W, get back in the word and find out what your directives, find out what your purpose is. Well, Matthew 7:7 says, ask and you shall. Yeah, some of y'all read that book, right? Ask and you shall receive. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will absolutely be open to you, guys. I guess I can. I got a little bit of time on here. But it's time to live free. It's time to live your best life and not be imprisoned by other people's opinions. Check this out, guys. If you think about it, these are the key areas of people's lives, right? The back wheel, those are the 7 key areas. We added an 8th for community. And so we want to make sure that you are living up to your full potential in every single one of these key areas. I want you to be, but look at that center hub. It's all centered around God. You've got to put God at the center of everything, right? You were created on purpose and for a purpose. And once you have that, once you put everything in, once you prioritize everything, right? Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of what? Yeah, right there. Boom. And then even in your business, the first side of your business cycle, of your business success cycle, the front wheel, that's your business. Your vision and your why, those are your handlebars that are able to steer you in the direction of your dreams and your goals. And the pedals is that persistent consistency that Mr. Ziglar talked about. That's why we created this lapel pin. I don't know if you guys can see that from here. Let me kind of show this. We created this lapel pin for you guys to be able to have a reminder that you were born to win. you can actually see the engraving of the flag where it says "Born to Win." Here, I'll just remove myself so you can see a bigger part of it. But that flag says "Born to Win," and that seed of character, guys. That's where you that. Right, thought creates your words are your actions, your habits, your character. Right, your character leads you to your destiny. Guys, there's so much, and that's why we created this board. And matter of fact, I'll put the link to this lapel pin in the comment section. And then, of course, guys, we're always going to be having you guys. We created this event coming up on September 17th, where you're going to be able to join us in person for the Choose to Win program that we're going to be having in person right here live on September 17th. Come hang out with us at Walker's Mill Vineyard and Winery in Hallsville, Texas, just right outside of Longview, Texas. It's literally about 45 minutes to an hour right outside of Tyler, Texas. If you want to join us, come on out September 17th from 6 to 8. Guys, we're going to have an awesome, awesome time where we're going to unpack the power of your ability to choose. And not just to choose anything, choose to win. Choose to win in your mindset. Choose to win in your spiritualities. Choose to win in your physical. Choose to win in your family, in your finances, in your personal, your career, and in your community, guys. There's so much. There's so much that you can live your best life. And too many people are not living up to their full potential in each of those key areas because you are imprisoned by the beliefs and the opinions of other people. So if that is you, I want you to join us September 17th, and I want you to order your lapel pin because Mr. Ziglar said it perfectly. You were born to win. Now, to be the winner you were born to be, you first have to plan to win. Then you can prepare to win. And then and only then can you legitimately and earnestly expect to win. Matter of fact, that's his book right there. If you don't have this book, if you've never read this book, guys, this was the last book that Mr. Ziglar wrote before he left us, before he passed away in 2012. And that's the thing, guys. When you go in here and you start putting this information in, right? Mr. Ziglar probably said it best. Let me go back to the quote right here right here. It says, Mr. Ziglar said, he goes, it's impossible for you to consistently perform in a manner that is inconsistent with the way you see yourself, guys. And so when you allow other people's opinions to define you, you're living out of alignment of your true self. And the result, as we talked about that earlier, it's that frustration, that confusion, that fear, that anxiety. You just don't know, right? You're not fulfilled. And the opposite is true. When you live in alignment with your true, authentic self, then you can consistently perform. That's where those pedals are. Persistent consistency. You can consistently perform in a manner that is true to yourself and the person that you were created and designed to be, right? Mr. Ziglar said you were designed for accomplishment, engineered for success, and endowed with seeds of greatness, guys. And if you're a cool kid here in the Fun Life community, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you have those seeds of greatness deep inside of you guys. Okay, guys. Hey, listen, this has been Faith Your Fears FriYay here with your playground guy, Johnny Juan Ortiz. Come hang out with us Friday 17th. I'm going to put those links in the comment section so that you guys can get registered. Hey, listen, it's only $49, but all those proceeds are going to go directly to Esmeralda Barron and her Orchids of Hope nonprofit organization to be able to help people get in alignment with their true authentic self and not be burdened down by abuse, by addiction, or even have those suicidal thoughts that is rampant in today's society. I know you don't hear much about it until it happens, but you guys saw the event that happened in Bullard, Texas. I hate that for that family, but if we can prevent that from happening, that's why we're putting on this event, guys, to create awareness and to help you live your best, most fun life here in the Fun Life community. And again, in this playground we call life. Adios, amigos.